So what's up, gamers? We are back, and we're going to finally get to unboxing the RTX 2080. And excuse me if I get this wrong and I pronounce it wrong, but AORUS, whatever. But we're gonna go ahead and do an unboxing of this. We will be doing, some benchmarks and stuff like that. I know I brought it up before that I was going to get the 2080 Ti and like when it started out, but there was just none available. They were bought out and sold out everywhere. So we finally got to actually getting the card. We're gonna unbox it, and then we're gonna obviously do some benchmarks later on and stuff like that. Hopefully this unboxing will give a little bit of information on what you're going to get if you're going to spend the hefty price of a 2080, because they are not cheap. I mean, 2080 Ti, even the 2080 is not really cheap. And I have the 1080 Ti in this one, and that one isn't cheap, and the 2080 in there, that they are just, the graphics card has definitely got expensive habit. Or I should say not habit, but necessity for gaming, high-end gaming. Of course, some graphics cards, are just fine. Like the 1660 Ti that came out, that's not bad at all. I've seen some benchmarks on that, and it really, compares up to the 2060. No DLSS or ray tracing or anything like that. But if you want to get 4K gaming, the only real way to do it right now at the highest, quality settings anyway, is with the 2080 Ti. And that's kind of like why I wanted to go with the 2080 Ti, because I do play on a 4K screen a lot. There's games like Anthem and, Tom Clancy's, any of the Tom Clancy's really that I play, or any of the ones that are on my channel. You'll see I'll play in 4K originally, and you get like 45 frames per second. Rise of the Tomb Raider, you only get 45 frames per second at, max quality, of course. And the only way to actually bring that down or bring it up is by lowering down some of the graphics and stuff like that. Some of the ray tracing, if you put that on, obviously it does a hit on the graphics card, not as much as it was before, but definitely has, a good impact on your graphics card. And 2080 Ti is supposed to have some of the best for that ray tracing. It has the most Turing cores, and we really we don't need something this extreme yet. It's pretty much, for the enthusiast. I mean, if you're a competitive gamer or something like that, it probably is still too much for you. If you're like CSGO and stuff like that, which I'll benchmark, even though it's kind of like it's total overkill for it, like the 2080 that I've done, even the 980 Ti and below, were cards that were well, suited for CSGO, currently. And, as long as you're getting, plenty of frames per second, or, accessing your monitor's refresh rate, you're going to be doing pretty freaking well. So we're going to go ahead and get to some unboxing of this, and hopefully you enjoy this video, and I hope you enjoy the unboxing. So here we go. We get to take a look at the front of the box. So we have the RGB Fusion WindForce and 11 gigabytes of DDR6 with a 4-year warranty. That's actually pretty nice to have. I didn't see a lot of the other brands offering a 4-year warranty. Obviously there's that standard 1-year warranty and stuff like that. But if we look at the back side here, we can see we have 3 display ports and 3 HDMI ports, and the USB Type-C obviously here. And this is actually really nice to have these two, because a lot of the other ones don't have 3 display ports. You usually have like 1, and obviously the USB Type-C is kind of standard on all of them. Now the fans here, you'll see you'll have the middle one that goes the opposite direction. You'll have the other 2 running counterclockwise, and you'll notice that the middle one goes clockwise. That's a little bit different than some of the other ones as well. Normally they just go clockwise. So let's go ahead and take a look here again. I think that's all that's actually in the box. Normally they have some other information as far as the stuff specs, but let's see if I can try to get this thing open. And yeah, this is going to be another one of those unboxings that I'm terrible at, when I should actually be pretty decent. I have opened plenty of boxes. All right, let's see here. Damn, that was actually quite a task just taking out this box out of the box. So they actually have a pretty nice little box here. It's like, I don't know, it's not really matte, but I don't know. Whenever I see a decent packaging, you know, they put a lot of detail into it and stuff like that, I always think, you know, they're really caring about their product that they're putting out there. They're not just trying to shove it in a box and give you whatever they can and get your money for whatever it's worth. And it's obviously, you know, Gigabyte that did something like this. Definitely made everything look great. So here we go. We'll go ahead and open this up. And I need to adjust the camera just a little bit. All right, so here we go. So what do we have here? Starting out, we need to prop this up a little bit. So just basically we got some foam, and let's see what we have for our internal parts. And I'll try to block that out. Got our warranty. We also have, let's see here, your CD, which no one ever uses anymore. This is pretty much the stuff that was on the side, or on the back side we've seen. Showing us what display ports and stuff they have. And here we should have quick check or quick setup. Yeah, quick guide. All right, so let's get on to the graphics card. I mean, I'm excited about this one. I have been wondering which one to go with for a while. And what is this here? Huh. So they have a little flap here. Pretty much tell you about the little stand that they give you. And I don't... It's like a graphics card stand. I don't know exactly what this thing's for. I haven't seen one of them yet, but basically it's free. If you know what it is, let me know in the comments. Definitely want to hear what you have to say. Let's just get the actual graphics card out of here. And holy man, this thing is a monster, guys. This is a monster. Yes, okay. Yeah, this thing's huge. Okay, let's see. Oh man, this is gigantic compared to the regular 2080s. Oh. Damn. That is one hell of a graphics card. I mean, this thing is huge. I mean, when you put it up in comparison, I mean, it's gigantic. So this is a really crazy graphics card, and I am more than excited to find out what it can actually do as far as gaming. I just want to game with it right now and not do this video. I'm just being honest with you guys, because you know that's just how it is. There's a fan stop on the side. Looks like there might be a warning in case your fan stops. The sink on here is really nice. I mean, this is like a crazy nice heat sink. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and set this down here and get a little bit of a B-roll or something of this thing, because this thing is amazing. It's gigantic though, I gotta tell you. Like, I have pretty big hands. Like, you know, I wouldn't say I have gigantic hands, but this thing, yeah, it's huge. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at some of the specs for this thing. The AORUS XTREME RTX 2080 is like turning everything on the dial up to 11, if you know what I mean. Anyway, the metal backplate features an illuminated AORUS logo for the RGB, and it's built with 7 video inputs that can connect to 4 separate displays at the same time. That's using the 3 display ports, 3 HDMI, or the new USB Type-C connector. The AORUS XTREME has 3 100mm wind force fans for its stock cooler with full RGB illumination. One of the biggest features of this graphics card is it pushes the speeds to 1770 megahertz, when that's just right out of the box, where the reference cards are only 1545 megahertz. This card is built for overclocking with its 16+3 power design, and the AORUS XTREME RTX 2080 Ti is integrated with 11 gigabytes of GDDR 352-bit memory. So if you're looking for a card that is pretty much over anybody's budget, even if you are just rich, you may even be second guessing buying this card, but at $1,299 it is still a bit extreme for almost anybody, like I said. So that is all we're going to do for this video today. I want to thank everybody for watching this video and the previous video, which is just the wife and I going out and actually, just going around and buying this card. I mean, it was an extreme purchase to do, and I really appreciate everybody out there that will be watching some of these upcoming benchmarks. Like I said, I'll be trying to benchmark everything that I can, that try to get obviously the most current games and stuff like that, and I'll start getting into some of the older ones as well. So I want to thank everybody for watching this video. Make sure you hit that like button and definitely subscribe if you're new to the channel. You all take care and happy gaming.